Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial of UniPDF, and today we're going to discuss how to flatten PDF forms. In our last video we discussed how to embed PDF forms into existing PDF files. In our video we had an existing template PDF document and embedded a PDF form into it, and we discussed how to create such a document. Today we're going to take a look at how to flatten PDF forms, which is an important step towards the creation of everlasting PDF files. So what is flattening? So basically, after you have inserted and saved data into a PDF form, it is still editable. This means that anyone with access to the form can update the data and possibly corrupt it. So to resolve this issue, what you can do is you can flatten the PDF forms, and UniPDF allows you to do this with just a few lines of code. You simply need to use the flatten fields method. So why flatten? If you're archiving your data, then it's important that the data is immutable. It's incorruptible. So a good use case for when you would need to flatten your PDF files is when you have structured data in your database and you want to archive it in a presentable format, like in the form of PDF files. So for example, if you have data of your users, their name, picture, and such stuff, then it would be convenient for you to create PDF files for all those fields and store it and archive the PDF files so that anyone can take a look at it at any time. So what you can do is you can programmatically insert this data into the PDF forms and then flatten the form to avoid any further changes. And you can even go one step further and digitally sign the flattened PDF in order to ensure the integrity of the data in any time in the future. So let's now move on to the playground, where we're going to flatten a PDF form that has some data inserted into it. Here we're going to be using a PDF form which has some fields in it. So let me fill it out. Iceland, or let's select male, city, the capital of Iceland, and let's select some favorite color. And now let's save this form. So now we can upload this filled form into our playground and open it, and you can see that it has the data that we created in our we just filled in our PDF file. So now we're going to flatten this output in order to ensure its integrity in the future. So for that purpose, we're going to create a method fill fields that is going to take the input and the output path, and then we're going to handle the usual errors and print the output path if everything handles smoothly. So let's go ahead and declare that function fill fields takes the input and the output path and outputs an error. So let me just get it from here. We're going to open the file declared by the input path and then handle the usual errors, and then create a PDF writer based on that input PDF file. Afterwards, we're going to declare the field appearance, which is just some which we have to declare using the annotator package. And it handles some of the stuff, and then we can just ask it to flatten the fields using the PDF writer.flatten fields method. Next up, we're going to write the flattened file into the output PDF file that we have defined above. So for that, we declare a PDF writer and then iterate through the pages of the input file and then write each page into the output file using the PDF writer. So last up, we create the output PDF file by using the os.create method, and then handle everything else and return an error if it occurs. So now let's try to run this, and here we have the form document, but it is flattened. So we can open this up, and you can see that we cannot edit this in our PDF view. So this is how you can create this is how you can flatten PDF forms, and you can ensure the integrity of your data. You can learn more about our functionality through our knowledge base or check out the sample code in our GitHub repository. So I hope you all learned something new today, and this was it. Have a great day. Bye bye.